Shalom Akim. First and foremost, all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to you brothers doing the work in truth and sincerity. This video is pretty much plain. It's about GM General Motors cutting 14,000 jobs and focusing on self-driving electric cars. And I want to, before I read, I'm going to read some of this article, just probably a couple of paragraphs. But first, I want to actually play this from Associated Press News. Ohio communities fear impact of GM layoffs, because the GM layoffs is actually happening first in Ohio, and it's right before Christmas. So, the communities is going to suffer, So I'm gonna let this play. Then I'm gonna come back with a couple of scriptures, so you can hear the prophecies, and that'll be it.
I went through a few layoffs, I think at the end of like '08, and then I went through another one in like 2010, and they were just, layoffs where we ended up going back to work, and we kind of knew that we were going to go back. This layoff is totally different. This is like an indefinite layoff to where, they just announced the cruise is, done March 1st. There's a good chance that GM might literally shut its doors, and if that happens, I feel like, our town is just going to be, done.
Now, and there's not a good chance that it might shut its doors. According to Bible prophecy, there is a great chance that it will shut its doors. Matter of fact, it is going to shut its doors permanently. And it's going to shut its doors in more than just Ohio.
Just finished.
This economy and manufacturing in general has become just much more capital-based and much more automated. And, the fact that there were only 1,500 employees there is actually largely based on the fact that, these companies now rely on much fewer workers when it comes to production. GM stock increased by about 10% the day after they made the announcement. So investors are happy with it, because what serves the bottom line of GM and these companies is not necessarily what is best for these communities, and certainly what's not what's best for the workers.
While they're, partying and celebrating because they just made all kinds of money, I'm worried about like being able to, get my kids Christmas gifts and show them a good Christmas.
Yeah, this Christmas celebration is all but over. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ratazah, this will be the last Christmas that is celebrated in this place, man. I mean, we hoping for the end of this.
And my fiance, she's so stressed out. I've never seen her this stressed out before. There's definitely still hope, because I think even Mary Barra, the CEO of GM, knows how important Lordstown is to all of us. And maybe, why I'm doing this is just a reminder to let her know, like, there are people like me. There are people like me that have children that we literally depend on being able to go to work and make that good, money and get our paycheck at the end of the week. And if you take that away from us, what are we going to do?
So, you can see the fear that is struck in these Edomites right now because of the layoffs. And I'm going to read a paragraph or two from this article. General Motors is cutting 14,000 jobs. You can see who, Vox, But it says Senator Sherrod Brown expressed his disappointment in GM's decision, tweeting that Ohio taxpayers rescued GM, and it's shameful that the company is now abandoning the Mahoning Valley and laying off workers right before the holidays. So, I mean, they don't care about their employees, which is great, I feel great about it, because I know this is Bible prophecy, and it's going to happen all across the U.S. It's going to actually happen all across the globe. That's why a lot of these protests are going on. So, without further ado, let's get these scriptures, man. This is Jeremiah 51 and 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. And that's what that guy was talking about. Is there's still hope. You know, take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. In other words, when the Ohio taxpayers bailed out GM, that was that balm that they took for her pain, so she'll be healed. But those bailouts didn't work. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go, everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. In other words, these foreigners that's here in America is going to try to flee. You so-called Americans or you Edomites, y'all ain't going to be able to flee this place, man. And a lot of the foreigners ain't going to be able to get away, because there's going to be a time when America does close its borders. Let me see. The city. Yeah, there's going to be a time where the foreigners actually try to leave in droves. But Esau is going to close them borders so nobody can leave. Right now, they're trying to block people from coming in. In a minute, they're going to be trying to close them borders to stop people from leaving. Right now, they got this thing in China where Chinese people can't travel unless they're considered a good citizen. So that's some BS. Let's get this scripture, Salakia Akim. For some reason, my internet is not working, so I can't pull up this extra page that I was looking for. But, well, for right now, I just get this scripture and finish it off. This is Isaiah chapter 19, starting at 14. And Yahweh hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Now, that perverse spirit is that this gender thing that's going on with the LGBTQ. What is the other ones? LGBTQ IAPK or IAP, whatever the hell it is. Now, this basically, that's that perverse spirit that's mingled in Babylon, where people look at you sideways if you don't believe believe in the abominable things that Babylon does, as in gay marriage and all that other bullshit, you know. So if you don't believe in that stuff, then they look at you like you're crazy. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or the tail, branch or rush may do. And that's what's going on. General Motors cutting all these jobs. I mean, this is just the beginning of it. And like the Brotherhood always say, man, Esau is the master of gradualism, man. So this is just gradually happening. They're trying to cut off a few jobs here and a few jobs there, but this is about to speed up now. Come 2019, I believe it's going to speed all the way up. There's a lot of judgment is going to go out pretty soon. So let me try to resend this. But yeah, a lot of judgment is going to go out real soon, and there ain't going to be any jobs for Babylon. Let me see. It is. I get it later. You know, brothers can put it in the comment board. Basically, it says that should make it come up. Basically, roughly paraphrasing. Here it is. Hebrews. Nope, that's not it either. But anyway, it's in Revelations where it says people would desire to flee a city and won't be able to. It may be in the Apocrypha, but that's what's coming, man. People is going to try to flee America, and Esau is going to cut them off from fleeing. But right now, these jobs, hey, there won't be any more jobs in America real soon. shit, maybe by the middle of next year, there'll be very few and far between jobs, and that means crime rate is gonna go up, and that means, you know, basically the Lord is, all hell is gonna break loose. Once that martial law and that mark of the beast come, you already know what time it is. You know, that's for those who really believe. But the majority of Americans don't believe the hype right now, even though it's happening right in front of their face. But as you can see, you see what the scriptures say, Isaiah 19:15, neither shall there be any work for Egypt. And that's coming to pass as we speak. So, you know, I just had the spirit to make this short video, just to let those believers that watch this page know, hey, we getting closer and closer to the end. With that, hope the brotherhood was edified. All praise and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakwadash. And until the next time, Shalom.